asleep.
Enemy marksman flatline. Hostile in the open.
You've fallen behind! Damn it, you've lost the lead! Watchdog Kilo incoming on your location.
Stay down.
Hostile UAV established overhead.
On target.
Dead call. Enemy watchdog Kilo inbound. Hostile UAV established overhead.
Thanks. Can't even see them.
Enemy UAV inbound. You gonna let a bunch of company assholes beat you? Fight back, damn it! Watchdog Kilo incoming on your location.
Mano, check your aim.
You fucking me? Activate catch-back protocol.
Attack
Get
this
your ass
mission's a
back
bust.
to
We need
base.
exfil.
deathmatch. Destroy the enemy.
Oh shit.
We've taken control. We got the lead. Now hold it.
Watch it, target ID.
Come on, you're losing this fight. You've fallen behind. Come on, you're losing this fight. Breaking out rocket launcher.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, alright.
Don't fuck with me. Enemy marksman flatline. That's mine. Hostile sniper taken out. Assault packs ready. Enemy marksman flatline. Using stim. Boom. Goodbye.
Driving off the
Die, nigga.
RCXD deployed.
On target.
No medals for second place. Crush those dirtbags. All mission objectives met. Way to make me proud.
Shit hard.
Yeah.
Hit 'em hard today.
Oh my gosh. Huh? I'm already playing. No, not yet. Give me an hour. Give me an hour. Yeah, I didn't get the headshot shit. I can get. You know. You know.
Kill confirmed. Work quick and clean. No witnesses. They've taken the lead. Hustle down.
Get that nigga, boy. Tags.
Hostile scout post in your AO. Enemy UAV inbound. Enemy UAV inbound. Threat neutralized. Nope, not getting one of mine.
Incoming on your location.
Tag.
Sniper down. Move.
Your tactics aren't working. Find another way.
Sharpshooter removed. Hostiles establishing scrambler.
You lost the fugitive.
I tried, man. 18 recoveries myself.
Push up.
Yeah. Woo.
The only way to beat by the time itself.
Hard point. You want to clear your name? This is where it happens. Hard point locked down. Nice. We're pulling ahead. Hostiles have the hard point. This shit ain't working. We've lost the advantage. Hard point secure. Hostile have captured the hard point. Hard point locked down. We've taken control. Hard point is in. Hard point is secure. Hostiles have the hard point. Hard point locked down.
Grenade going out.
Hostiles have captured the hard point.
Throwing frag.
Hard point is secure. Hostiles have the hard point. Damn it, we've lost the lead. Hard point. Hard point action. Hard point locked down. Lead down. Hostiles have captured the hard point. Deploy Nichols strike on my connection. Come on,
Hostile sniper taken out.
hard point is secure. We got the lead. Now
Arctic will be
hold.
fired.
Hard point is secure. Hostile have the hard point. This shit ain't working. We've lost the advantage. Hard point is action. Hostile have captured the hard point. Hard point locked down. We've taken control.
Sniper's down.
Hostiles have the hard point.
Enemies down. Enemy marker. Flatline.
Hard point is secure. Hostiles have captured the hard point. Hard point locked down. Hostiles have the hard point.
If we were to look at this through the lens of fake concerning the anticipated
Hard point locked down.
before you were saying it wasn't good enough to be reconsidered.
Hard point active. Hard point is secure. Hostiles have captured the hard point.
Sniper's down. Move.
Hard point locked down. Hostiles have the hard point.
Even say that. And if we catch us up to everyone.
Hostiles captured the hardpoint. Archangel, late noise. Hardpoint identified.
40 years old and still one of the best players on the planet.
Puñeta! Knock that shit off!
Hardpoint detected. Hardpoint secure.
I've yet to witness anything. That's why I think the league this season without LeBron James.
Enemy down.
Created. It's no secret. It continues to fulfill those fans on a daily basis. And so we think, how long could LeBron actually play before he's no longer at least a serviceable NBA player? Where he's no longer a spot in the league. 6, 7 years until he's 50.
Hardpoint located.
NBA history just barely his 44-year-old NBA player. Not even the oldest player in the NBA for seasons.
Hardpoint active. Hostiles at the hardpoint. Hardpoint lobby active.
Players in the course for this season, all really good players. And who you would guess will keep these players really good.
Hostiles captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure. Packer, get a UAV in the air.
Firebug 1-3 in your AOR. That's weapons releasing.
Hostiles at the hardpoint.
Winchester, RC. Firebug 1-3 out.
Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint set. Hostiles captured the hardpoint. I got that sniper. Let's go.
Because when you're in year 22,
Hardpoint is secure.
capabilities long term, it's suggested on multiple occasions that his retirement is every day. How long would it actually take until LeBron is no longer an NBA caliber player?
Hardpoint located. Hostiles at the hardpoint.
This replacement
Hardpoint locked down.
statistic.
Hardpoint active. Hostiles captured the hardpoint. Back off. Nos viene requesting LDBR. Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles at the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down.
Enemy marksman flatline. Hostile sniper taken out.
Hardpoint identified.
Last couple of players at the end of the match. LeBron to win until he's down here in the clutch.
Hardpoint active.
What would it take?
Hostiles captured the hardpoint.
It really is
IOS requesting UAV capture.
indefinitely. Closer to the end of the road. In 2013, in his 17th season in the NBA, Kobe Bryant averaged 27, 6, and 6 a game.
Platform ready in 3. Danger close. One egressing mission area.
And just 100 And 7 games later, he was retired and done playing basketball.
You're falling behind! Hardpoint is secure. Hostile to hardpoint.
Next season, he was putting up 8 points of thin in
Hardpoint empty.
the season. He was out of the league.
Watch that hero gap.
Season led the league in shooting efficiency and made it one point. Just 90 games later, he was
Hardpoint active. Hostile gas start. Hardpoint lockdown.
Behind on target.
Things have yet to go downhill. He was a rough
Lead up. Hostile down to hardpoint. You're planning on giving up. Do it now. If not, get to work. Hardpoint is secure. Nice. We're pulling ahead.
From their first season to their last, you'll notice a trend going on here. Here's Bird and then Keem,
Hardpoint lockdown.
here the 2-decade mark, but still succumbing to the sharp decline that all players eventually wins. And here are some current offensive now by Gordon, CP3,
That's right, Mickey. The CIA's nothing without
I
us.
told you there was no stopping us.
the general shape of their players very similar. They rise to the stars for the first 5 seasons. Season 10. Season 17 or 18. Starting to get back stuff for the 18 once. In year 22, he's about the best time. Instead of retiring as a great the video I saw something the other day that completely broke my heart. And it came right from the king himself. A statement about the day I'm about to say. This is sad, bro. That we all knew was coming, but desperately hoping that it never would. It's not me. Obviously, it's mine. It's it's rest my bodies or whatever. That's what it is. Yeah, honestly. Just lied to the fake mental belief. Just prepared it for the worst. Yes, that is. 2 years ago. That's what magic got.
Kill confirmed. The lead is on.
Remember he tried to read the Cleveland dog? Yeah, I was on that plane, bro, and I was just parched. Flight 45 minutes.
Behind me, never mind.
She great, bro.
Grenade going out.
We've got about 2 more seasons to watch LeBron James play basketball before he finally hangs it up. And the show comes to an end. If it didn't, instead of retiring as a great, productive, impactful, career basketball player, if LeBron just played into the middle school life, or if he played until he wasn't good enough to play, then Gray serves no financial needs in the NBA, and he's hypothetically forced to retire as an unsigned free agent. Well, if that's Nathan. Nathan's fair. If that's Vikings, Cousins alone is worth $10 million. And if we were to look at this through the lens of a converting Gibson's fan, how long could LeBron truly play if Gray simply wasn't good enough to make it 7 years, right? 7 years. They never could. Like, cause the thing is, today's video is sponsored by Dream Team.
And there they are. Get us just away.
Defeated.
You're in the bird, boys. Back off.
Doesn't matter how long you can save it off, it inevitably catches up to everyone. Except for LeBron James. In year 22, LeBron continues to completely piss on every expectation and time and say it is LeBron James, 30 years old, and still one of the best players of all time. There are grown, talented fans of the NBA that are in the league. There are NBA players who have yet to witness his example. I think of the that and play people study, bro.
This is back, asshole.
It was entirely created. Now LeBron's it continues to influence fans on a daily basis. And this message, how long could LeBron play before he's no longer at least a serviceable NBA player? A point where he's no longer good enough to even have a spot in the league. 6, 7 more years, maybe until he's 50. And for the first player in modern NBA history, just barely hobbled his way to being able to make career until the end oldest player in the NBA for a couple seasons. LeBron's refusal to play his age has gone on for so long that at this point, it would be something if he did get worse. Here are 3 players in the numbers this season. Really going to be 2 players. And I want you to guess who each of these players are. Devin Booker. He got one better. Tatum. It's like Ant-Man. The king. Now, statistically, they're all relatively close. But they should be. Because player A is early MVP candidate Jason Tatum. He's playing the age of 15. People like not a big so and as you see is 40-year-old James. This is crazy.
Why are y'all right beside fucking his name is?
You're supposed to be the AH spec. Act like it.
Because we playing like 2 megastars, the builds of your capabilities long term appear to be virtually limitless. Full rounds suggested on multiple occasions that his retirement is looming. So by the day, the limit I got to be a professional football player for 14 years. I was really ready to see what was next. So I was
Enemy care about them. The CIA against a handful of goddamn criminals in addition to defending
the most ridiculous symptoms came to me over the picture. Now I am silencing about skyracing.
No longer an NBA caliber player. For Seattle, I'm not good enough. It's nasty. That's the reason I little player from the first but you're around.
Statistic.
Stop. Stop, Jimmy.
What does it look like? According to Basketball Reference, a player with a box plus minus of 10 or more is an all-time great season. A BPM of 8 or more is an MVP caliber season. 6 or more is about all NBA. Keep going down, and a BPM of -2 is where we'll find the end of the bench players. But even this number is still far too high. This season, players like Jaylen Brown, Jamal Murray, and Jaime Jaquez have a BPM of less than -2. We want to see this man play until he's no longer invited back. If we keep going down the leaderboard, it's not until about -4 where we reach the bottom 15% of the NBA. Now,
But they got Kyle Kuzma down here.
domination.
these spots essentially make up the last couple of players at the end of the bench. I want LeBron to play until he's down here in the trenches. So how long would it take until he's at this point? It really is wishful thinking to assume LeBron could just keep going indefinitely. But history has shown even the greats are usually closer to the end of the road than we may think. In 2013, in his 17th season in the NBA, Kobe Bryant averaged 27 sticks and 6 a game, made first-team All-NBA, a top 5 player in the entire league, and was on track to playing the highest caliber of basketball we have ever seen from a player approaching 2 decades in the league. A couple injuries, and just 107 games later, he was retired and done playing basketball. In Tim Duncan's 18th season in the NBA, he finished the year 10th in MVP voting, 13 All-NBAs, and a Crazy Player of the Year candidate. The very next season, he was putting up LeBron still MVP candidate to this day season. He was out of the league. Shaquille O'Neal, in his 17th season, led the league in shooting efficiency and made an All-NBA team. Just 90 games later, he was no longer an NBA player. When things start to go downhill, they go quick. But that's just it. Even after 22 years, things have yet to go downhill for LeBron. Here is a graph of the career progression of many all-time greats in terms of box plus minus, from their first season to their last. And right away, you'll notice a trend going on here. Here's Bird, Magic, Jordan, and Hakeem. Here's Kobe, Shaq, Duncan, Garnett, and Wade, extending their careers into or near the 2-decade mark, but still succumbing to the sharp decline that all players eventually face. And here are some current legends: Durant, Steph, Kawhi, Harden, CP3.
Look at Steph. That's gotta give it respect.
Across the board, the general shape of most of their careers look very similar. They rise to superstar for their first 5 seasons, a prime that lasts from about season 6 to season 10 or 11. And And then around season 12 or 13, the decline begins. Sometimes this decline is gradual and steady, like in the case of Durant and Duncan. Sometimes a player can find a second climb later in their career, like Stephen Curry has. But the best players of all time usually play the longest. And even for them, at season 17 or 18, the wheels completely fall off. The retirement awaits, except for LeBron. It shouldn't even be possible to be this good for this long. LeBron in year 22 is about as valuable and impactful on the court as most all-time great players are in about their 12th or 13th season. But we are here today for this number way down here, the dreaded threshold of retirement. And right now, LeBron is far from it. If he now go, go test. The stats is here, ladies and gentlemen. The stats are here. He wanted to. Could he play until he was 45, 50? Well, first and foremost, contrary to popular belief, LeBron is declining, and he has been for a while now.
No, he's not. No, he's not. No. It's a team. Decline. What are you declining? Almost after triple double. How is it decline?
Fans are saying he's not. LeBron is in his fourth prime, and that he hasn't slowed down. And as much as I wish this were the case, it's just not. His end between 2008 and 2013, a 6-year stretch where he led the league in win shares, PER, for box plus minus, and just about everything else. Compare that to his last 6 seasons, and although he is still an all-NBA caliber player,
What's going on is that they got younger players who's taking his knowledge and wisdom and coping and wisdom because they pass it on these players and they get better. It's just the competition is getting better. Can I get a facts in the chat on this, y'all? Can we all admit that, bro, competition is way better than it was back then?
it's really not even close. And this idea that he is still at or near his prime tells me people have forgotten just how incredible LeBron was at his peak. LeBron was so dominant in his prime that despite being 40 years old and about 70% of the player he once was, he is still one of the best players in the world. Now, like most other players, his game may just fall off a cliff at any moment, or he could sustain a bad injury he risks last couple of seasons. But if either of these things were to happen, they probably already would have. So let's irrationally assume he continues to regress at the rate he currently is. If we take considered to be the best all-in-one metric, estimated plus minus, then 2020 was LeBron's last true MVP caliber season. That year, he finished the season with the 4th highest EPM, behind only Harden, Giannis, and Steph. But since then, he's been slowly slowing down, from being ranked 4th amongst all players to 7th in 2021 to 12th, 16th, a diabolical jump back up to 10th in this season, where so far he ranks 20th in the league, which still puts him firmly in the 96th percentile league-wide. Over the last 6 seasons, on average, LeBron's EPM has decreased by 5 per season, and this decrease isn't speeding up. If anything, it has leveled out and stayed about the same since 2022. But overall, LeBron's career trajectory has looked and could continue to look like this. He will eventually succumb to father time like everyone else, just a whole lot later than everyone else.
Enemy
See it.
RCXD engaging.
It's just, I think LeBron is reaching like his third prime. I'm serious, bro. Everyone's trying to play. The trajectory is going to be do another 2. Because, bro, LeBron is still putting up the same numbers, bro. I mean, yeah, he lacking the athleticism. 20.
Taking Bravo underway.
TACOM, downlink top data feed.
Kill.
At this rate, by next season, LeBron will have an EPM of 3, a mark that puts him all the way down in the 95th percentile. You gotta keep going. By year 24, he'll have an EPM of 2.14, still in the 92nd percentile. By year 25, he will be in the 86th percentile. Year 26, in the 76th percentile. Year 27, the 61st percentile, which at the age of 40 would still have a starting caliber player. But by year 28, at the age of 46, LeBron would finally play his last year as a contributing player in the NBA with an EPM of negative 2.16. For perspective, some players that currently have an EPM within this range are Kyle Kuzma, Jackson Hayes, and Keldon Johnson. By year 29, just 1 year shy of 3 decades in the league, LeBron would, at last, fall within the range of a replacement level player.
That never would happen, bro. They'll sell the NBA for the bitch.
Enemy
You know what it is?
Using arcane shooter.
I ain't gonna beat us up. Bro,
Got
watch
stuck.
the NBA no more. Can I get a fax in the chat, bro?
losing B.
It's an EPM of negative 3.8 within the bottom 8% of the league. At the current rate LeBron is declining, he could, theoretically, play until 2031 at the ripe age of 46 before he would have to throw in the towel and retire.
And GD, I got you, bro. I got you right into this video.
As crazy as this timeline looks, LeBron playing until the year 2031, I think he could play even longer. To even make any sort of impact in the NBA, you need to get minutes. And to get minutes, you need to earn the trust of your team and coaching staff. LeBron has played so much basketball, and he understands the game so well that I think as long as he wanted to play, as long as he's able to run down the court without his body falling apart, he would get minutes, and he would be capable of contributing in the NBA. Earlier I mentioned Tim Duncan and how quickly his production fell at the very end of his career, but even without game-breaking numbers, he was still a quality player with advanced metrics and contributions that made him worthy of a spot in the league clear up until the moment he retired. Almost as if he was so seasoned and so skilled that even at his worst, he was still better than many other players in the league, even if he was a shell of his former self. And I think this would be the case for LeBron, as maybe instead of an exponentially rapid decline in the coming years, his game would hit its theoretical basement. And once it gets to that point, he just stays there, nowhere near his best days, but still good enough to be a contributing player for him.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He's human at the end of the day. That's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, though, like, this is just... This not facts. This right here is just what him. What I'm saying is, LeBron, technically, he could be the first person to go to third. I'm saying this right here, y'all. Like, he could have, like, LeBron, he could have 26. He's shooting better. He can score more, technically, bro. If he get his shot, just keep rolling. Come on, y'all. The fade. He can still be doing this, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Underwhelming.
He's just gonna be a different type of problem. He's gonna have that athleticism, like he off of the block and dunking on people. But he can eat, bro. LeBron, that's why he's the best overall basketball player of all time. He can do it all. That's honorable.
In MVP rankings, Team All-Stars, and he was the Player of the Year candidate. The very next season, he was putting up...
And LeBron's still MVP candidate to this day.
This season, he was out of the league. Shaquille O'Neal, in his 17th season, led the league in shooting efficiency and made an All-NBA team. Just 90 games later, he was no longer an NBA player. When things start to go downhill, they go quick. But that's just it. Even after 22 years, things have yet to go downhill for LeBron. Here is a graph of the career progression of many all-time greats in terms of box plus minus, from their first season to their last. And right away, you'll notice a trend going on here. Here's Bird, Magic, Jordan, and Hakeem. Here's Kobe, Shaq, Duncan, Garnett, and Wade, extending their careers into or near the 2-decade mark, but still succumbing to the sharp decline that all players eventually face. And here are some current legends: Durant, Steph, Kawhi, Harden, CP3.
Boy, look at Steph. Ass. Gotta give him respect.
And across the board, the general shape of most of their careers look very similar. A rise to superstar for their first 5 seasons, a prime that lasts from about season 6 to season 10 or 11. And then around season 12 or 13, the decline begins. Sometimes this decline is gradual and steady, like in the case of Durant and Duncan. Sometimes the player can find a second prime later in their career, like Stephen Curry has. But the best players of all time usually play the longest. And even for them, around season 17 or 18, the wheels completely fall off and retirement awaits.
Get better.
Except for LeBron. It shouldn't even be possible to be this good for this long. LeBron in year 22 is about as valuable and impactful on the court as most all-time great players are in about their 12th or 13th season. But we are here today for this number way down here, the dreaded threshold of retirement. And right now, LeBron is far from it.
Nah, go. Goatis. The stats is here, ladies and gentlemen.
Claims the lead.
The stats are here.
Hardpoint locked down.
Could he play until he was 45, 50? Well, first and foremost, contrary to popular belief, LeBron is declining, and he has been for a while. He's not. No, he's not. No, it's a team. Look, why are you declining? I don't know what you're about. Jump the heights. Fans are saying he's not. LeBron is in his 4th year, and that he hasn't slowed down. And as much as I wish this were the case, it's just not. In 2008 and 2013, a 6-year stretch where he led the league in shares bar, 4 box plus minus, and just about everything else. Comparing that to his last 6 seasons, I don't think he is still an all-in player. What's going on? Is it they got younger?
I got to go live out my childhood dream. I got to be a professional